Hello YouTube, this is TheCreativeDuelist here, and I've been making Next Creative since 2016. Welcome. Today I'm finally able to showcase my Satellarknights. This isn't the Demise version, this is more of a version for those who cannot afford Demise. If you folks want me to do a Demise build, I will definitely do an updated version, and I shall do a Demise version with this deck. Finally able to obtain some of the cards that I needed. Deck's pretty much complete. Going to go ahead and get into the deck profile, go into my card choices and so forth. So let's get started. So for the monsters, playing triple Satellarknight Deneb, self-explanatory. When it's summoned you get to search for a Satellarknight monster from the deck, pretty self-explanatory. Triple Altair, basically you special summon out a Satellarknight monster from the graveyard. He's basically a wolf bark, but monsters cannot attack except for Satellarknight monsters, so please keep that in mind. Next up, triple Anukulai is literally Foolish Burial. For Satellarknights, when he's summoned you get to basically dump a Satellarknight monster from the deck to the grave, which is really nice. And of course to follow up with the last Satellarknight monsters, playing double Vega. If this was the Demise version, I would definitely only play one Vega. I've seen people play no Vegas at all, but it's all down to personal preference. And Vega just basically helps you extend your plays so you can make Trifere a little easier. So that's pretty much it for the Satellarknight monsters. Going on with the rest of the monsters, playing double Honest and one Maxi to round up the monster lineup. Monster lineup's very short. I'm going to go ahead into the spells. For the spells, playing double Pot for Duality. Duality, basically you just use it just to help you deck thin and see your cards faster. And for the last two ofs, I'm playing double Twin Twisters. You can play the Tellarknight Genesis, but my issue is with Tellarknight Genesis is that you need to have like equal the amount of Satellarknight monsters on the field to blow up back row. So say if you only have two Satellarknight monsters and your opponent has 3 back row, you can't activate it because it's not the right amount, it's not the equal amount of monsters on the field to blow up the back row. So please keep that in mind. One Pot of Desires, I am testing this out. I do like playing Desires in this build, but unfortunately I wasn't able to obtain the rest of the pot of Desires. I was only able to get one from the tin. But anyway, that's down to personal preference. For the rest of the spells, playing one Soul Charge, one Skybridge to tag out and bring out and gain more advantage, one Foolish Burial, one Reinforcement of the Army to search your Tellarknights, and one Raigeki to round up the spells. Okay, for the traps, playing triple Tellarknight Alpha. Alpha basically it's like a solemn judgment, which negates anything as long as you have a Satellarknight monster to tribute, and it nets you a plus, so you get to draw a card afterwards. Rest of the 3 obs, of course, with the triple Fiendish Chain. Of course, we all know Satellarknights are able to just recycle their continuous traps, which is a very powerful thing. Of course, accompanying it, playing triple Call of the Haunted. Call the Haunted, you can just always recycle it with Trifere. 2 Floodgate Trap Holes to stop boss monsters, 2 Storming Mirror Force, 2 Anti-Spell Fragrance. It's just inherently good against most decks, because what deck doesn't play spells? Double Solemn Strike, and of course the 1 Warning for our Solemn Brigade lineup. So that's it for the traps. For the extra deck, going with the triple Trifere. Trifere's pretty self-explanatory. It literally bounces everything on the field when it's summoned, and also you can detach a material to pitch a card from your opponent's hand, and when he dies you get to bring out you get to tutor out a Satellarknight monster from the graveyard, again always netting you some field advantage and allowing you to float. One Daltaros. Daltaros is just there to blow up stuff, pretty self-explanatory. Diamond is kind of like the anti-meta card, so he banishes things that get get added to hand from the grave, and no one can send cards from the deck to grave, which is very powerful. 2 Batimus. Batimus is just there to help you make Trofea very easily, because of course with the old Tellarknights you had to make 3 Satellarknight monsters to make the Trofea. Batimus just makes it a lot faster, so you don't have to always use 3. And of course with the heroic champion, has a weird ass name, I can never pronounce it for the life of me, but it's just there just to stun your opponent. The Honor Arc, the Baguska, Rebellion, Gargaga Cowboy, Samurai, Castal, and 1 Ujinte Tsukuyomi for the pluses, and of course ditching your hand. It's really nice and it works hand in hand. So that's it for the deck profile, and that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. If you folks enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment down below, feedback is always nice to hear, and subscribe for more content. This is TheCreativeDuelist signing off, and I shall see you in my next video. Also, don't forget, if you folks want me to update this deck, play the Demise version, I will happily play the Demise version. But anyway, gonna pretty much conclude the video. Stay creative and have a good day.